so quick. It's so quick.
Hey, what's going on guys? Tom from Motorculture Australia here. Today we have the awesome Audi RS3 Stage 3 with 340 kilowatts. This is our giveaway car. It's a blisteringly hot day today, so we're trying to stay out of the sun as much as we can. I've got a turkey friend here with us as well. But anyways guys, I've had the privilege of driving this car already, so I know what it can do. I'm super keen to get in the car and show you guys what it can do. And we are up in Brisbane City today. We're currently up at Mount Coot-tha. Great starting point. Let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, just quickly, let's talk about some of the styling on the car, then we're going to get straight in and go for a drive because I know that's everyone's favourite part. So to start off with, we have the full Flow Designs body kit, so everything from the side skirts to the really aggressive shark fin style diffuser at the back there. And then the next thing to talk about is the upgraded FL tail lights. So they're from the facelifted version of the RS3. They don't come standard on this car, and I think it's a fantastic touch. They just flow and look a lot better than what was originally on the car, in my opinion. And then if we jump around to the front, I think this is one of my favourite things about the car. Audi has absolutely nailed the way that their RS cars look from the front with that honeycomb style front grille. It looks absolutely awesome, and I think it's just perfect. Tops off exactly the way the car's meant to be, meant to look with the sort of power that it's packing. Now let's talk about power really quickly before we jump around and have a look at the interior. 340 kilowatts, it's got the hybrid turbo and the water meth kit to go with it. It's a whole bunch of fun, and it's a relatively safe tune as well, so you can have a lot of fun and not have to worry about whether or not you're going to have any engine issues. Now inside the car we have the Recaro seats and the upgraded steering wheel that has the Alcantara on the top and bottom. In my opinion, perfect finish to the car, sets it off, and it's an awesome package all round. So guys, let's jump in, go for a drive and have a bit of fun with this. Alrighty, so driving the RS3, straight away you know how firm this thing is because you get in, it's on coilovers, everything about the car's, you know, tight, hard, fast, and I think that's what it's meant to be. Alright. It's quick and it corners so sharply. Corners really well. You can't get much sharper steering than that, especially for the price that you pay for these cars. It's unbelievable. So one of my favourite things about the RS3 is the mode selector. I've spoken about this before in different videos, but you can change between individual, auto, comfort and dynamic. And in dynamic, of course, you get the pops and bangs. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it sounds absolutely insane. And something cool about this car that you wouldn't generally expect, or you wouldn't, I guess, be anticipating it, is the amount of head turns that you get. And obviously this is Nardo grey with, you know, the aggressive stance, the wheels, the Flow Designs body kit, so naturally you're going to attract the eyes of car enthusiasts, but it's actually quite a lot of people that, you know, the soccer mums, all that sort of stuff. Everyone has a bit of a glance at the car, which is cool, you know, it gives the car a little bit of a unique touch.
And some people say it's unpainted.
Yeah, a lot of people say that Nardo Grey is just primer, but I know if you're watching this video, you probably appreciate the Nardo Grey colour. But this car is just so much fun. Just the short, snappy transmission, the gear changes,
Wow.
and just the power combined with the braking. You can have so much fun with this car, and it would be so easy to get yourself in a bit of trouble. So obviously we're obeying the speed limits, but you know, these cars, they're deceptively quick. They are really quick, and it's something you do have to be careful of when you're driving, that you're not finding yourself over the speed limit. But it's just just such a nimble car, and that's one of my favourite things about it. Is it's small enough that you can just park somewhere or jump in between lanes if you need to, but it's also got the power of a big car, which is
yeah, it's a small car that packs a punch.
That's exactly right. And the way it sounds too with this exhaust is just menacing, the catback exhaust. And it is loud. It's really loud. You can, like, it's bearable if you're doing a long distance drive. It's bearable, but you know, it depends who you are.
That's only because we're dynamic. When you put it in auto or comfort, it quiets down a little bit more.
Yeah, that is true. But really, I can't express the power that this car has by just saying, you know, it's like driving an RS3 that's stage 2. When you step it up and you go for the big turbo, the hybrid turbo, it's different. It really is. I had the privilege of driving a Lamborghini Huracan yesterday, and that car's mental. It's insane. It's a $400,000 car, but this is very close. It's entering that territory for the power. It's different, obviously. That Lamborghini's a naturally aspirated V10, and this is a turbo 5-cylinder, but once the turbo comes on in this car and you've got full power delivery, it is very close to the same sort of sensation of being thrown back in the seat and just that raw power. It is so fast, this car. It really blows me away.
I guess from the low end, it's similar to that Huracan, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't pull quite as hard for as long, but those sounds, those little turbo flutters, and it's special. And the ride quality, I mean, it's rough. We're on coilovers, we're in Recaro seats. On a road like this, I'm sure the camera will sort of display that, but it is quite a rough ride. You feel all the bumps. Having said that, you're not taking this car out every day expecting it to be a comfortable ride. It is fast, aggressive car, so you know, when you get in it, you get in it expecting what you get. So at the end of the day, it's not really that much of an issue.
I guess that's what you want in an RS car. You know, you want all the feedback on the road. You want every single little bits and pieces.
And it does a fantastic job of that. If you want a comfortable car, you need to sacrifice the power and go get an A3, because this just isn't going to do it for you.
Yeah, the stiffness in this car is sort of deceives you into thinking that this is a race car.
It does. I mean, the modifications that have been done to the car are very track focused, I think is an appropriate way to describe them. You know, it's 340 kilowatts. It's a turbo that comes on hard and fast. The coilovers, the rims, the tyres that are on this car, even the semi-slick tyres, so it can really plant all that power. But damn, when you plant the power, it's a lot of fun. I'm going to try and pick up the pops and bangs for you. There's just not many cars on the road that are going to be able to compete with this. Oh, it's just so quick. It's so quick. It's honestly, this is one of my favourite cars. Yeah. Every time I've been able to get in any RS3, this one specifically, I can't wipe the smile off my face. It's just so much fun.
This is the ultimate hatchback.
The ultimate hatchback.
Does not get any better than this. Stage 3 Audi RS3.
You feel the power come on and then put your foot down. There's not many cars putting out that sort of power. That's all I'm saying.
The sound of the engine, the sound of the exhaust, the sound of the turbo. It's like a whole orchestrated